Hey everyone, it's Jed. Welcome to the Bitcoin update. Happy Sunday. Um, Bitcoin, guys, where we are witnessing right now, Bitcoin is continuously moving up. We're at 81.3K right now. Amazing times. But yeah, let's get to it. So we are on the 4 hour time frame. As you can see here, this is again a great example of how these trend lines are so important when you do TA on price discovery. Okay, we this is not the only time we've done this. We've done this a lot with meme coins, and we're applying the same theory to Bitcoin. Nothing changes. Okay, so on the last mastermind, I had these following levels and trend lines marked out. I haven't changed them since, and here you can see exactly how it's been playing out. So um, okay, so here at this moment, this was the local 4 hourly resistance here. As you can see, it ended up pretty much suppressing price until there, broke out, and then we would then evolve this from here to there. As you can see, this is the next resistance, and it just broke out from there. So what we're gonna do here is that we're just gonna mark that as the origin level there. Not that it really matters right now because here we can see it's hitting inside these trend lines. Okay, so again, these are not trend lines that I had marked, just so it looks nice. No, these are trend lines that had been marked previously, right? And you can see how this is your, pretty much your how you tell the future of price action. So here you can see this was the local one, green to green, and you can. This is honestly perfect. How pretty much the candle closes was exactly right below. Closing right below the resistance, and then use it as support, and then so forth. Using as support, again, this was a nice, very big, honestly, decent sized wick on the downside, but again, it hard closed above the support here because what was once a resistance now becomes a support. So again, now you're inside this channel here, right? Let's see. Actually, I'm kind of curious if we had a rate from here to there, right? Something even more local. Okay, you can even see this local channel, and then here you see it breaking out. So honestly, that should have been something that I should have marked beforehand because we array these trend lines, right? It's the same thing as we usually do on the downside. I think we're just so used to doing on the downside that we're not used to doing it on the upside. It's literally the same exact thing. It's just green to green instead of red to red, right, guys? So here, right, this is something that we should have, well, I should have marked. Well, hopefully you guys had marked, but you can see this was a channel that it was entering, and it's looking like it's breaking right above it. So at this point, Bitcoin looks like it honestly could test the 82K ranges if it maintains this momentum here on the 4 hourly time frame. Some really, really good volatile action though. So we'll see how this continues to hold because with volatile movement like this can lead to some local retracement. But again, overall, it's 81.4K, guys. This is insane. The fact that we are even in price discovery, I'm just genuinely surprised how it's not going super viral right now. I mean, there is headliners on Bitcoin hitting 80K, but it's not getting the attention that it deserves right now. And I probably don't think it will until it hits the 100, maybe the 90, 100K range, honestly, until people start talking about it, at the dinner table, hearing it from random people, But anyways, that's pretty much it for Bitcoin TA wise. So let's look at it the dominance chart and see what that's looking like. Oh man, this is beautiful. Okay, guys, I didn't even realize. Okay, so nice rejection on the downside. Okay, that makes sense why these altcoins are seeing such a significant pump. For some of these. However, it is finding support on this monthly. So if we go to the monthly here, you can still see it. It's a form of a support here on the monthly. So we'll see how this reacts against this monthly. Um, we could this is a monthly candle. There's still 20 days left until this candle, so we'll see how this closes. But let's go back to the weekly and see. So yeah, we'll see again. The more weekly candle closes on the as green candles hard closes, the more likely there will be a monthly close, or the more red candles, the more likely it'll be a monthly red candle close, which will be good for some of these altcoins. So keep a watch here, guys. I mean, we've seen some pretty volatile, drops to the monthly, but you can see it always ended up rebounding, or in this case, entering an accumulation and rebounding. So I wouldn't get my hopes up too much. We'll just generally see how this ends up, reacting on the monthly. But again, that explains why we're seeing a lot of these altcoins pump more than usual, right? When Bitcoin moves up. Usually, lately, when the Bitcoin dominance increases and Bitcoin moves up, some majority of the time we don't really see altcoins move that high. But because the dominance is going down and Bitcoin's going up, significantly, actually, we're seeing these altcoins have a pretty dramatic effect on the upside. So that explains why. Okay, so DXY, it's starting. So this is the weekly chart. Wow. So in this case, guys, look at this. I mean, I remember someone brought it up where DXY and Bitcoin are moving in the same direction. Honestly, oops. Yeah, in this case, it honestly does look like it's moving up in the same direction. Um, Again, in my opinion, I think it's just a sentiment of, just the market being injected with over $1 trillion. And then now with Trump in office, makes the dollar stronger. But I think honestly, the demand for the crypto market is just so high right now, especially with his support. That's support for Bitcoin is just, I honestly think that's what's driving this price right now. So we'll keep watching DXY and see how it continues to affect it. But again, right now, it's actually maintaining this weekly area out of this weekly apex. So we'll see how this reacts, but overall it's inside this channel where it can find resistance at, okay? But yeah, guys, so we'll see how Bitcoin reacts in the 4 hour. But it really good to see how this is turning out. So yeah, so definitely keep watch. If this breaks, obviously it's going to this support here, and then if that breaks, obviously it's probably first going to go to this support here, and then if that breaks, this 4 hourly there. But again, just focus on the current time. We're doing much more smaller time frames at this moment. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, drop them down below, and I'll see you on the altcoin update. Bye.